Okay, I have JT Toppin for you right here, number 15 for Texas Tech. Now, he is a junior, not a freshman, so the upside isn't as high, but he had 31, 7 assists, and 13 rebounds last night against Utah, making it happen, and he is extremely solid, averaging 21 points per game, and he was the Big 12 Player of the Year last year. So he has all the accolades, the stain, and in this breakdown, you will see how solid he is. Also, you will see how solid and how good Texas Tech, their offense is, their program is. I mean, their coach used to coach in North Texas, used to hear about him all the time when North Texas was good. Now he's at Texas Tech making it happen, so we're going to start off early. First possession of the game, we set in a pick and roll right here. Early pick and roll, and a lot of things you'll see in today's college basketball game is guys slipping out of these pick and rolls, right? Not really hitting that much, okay? And all that does is confuse these two because, to be honest, he doesn't really need the help, right? This big man does not need the help because he's back in front. There's no advantage, but you can't really tell that as a big man, right? You see screen coming, all you're thinking is coverage. But instead, he slips out of it. There's a lot of space right here. So we slip out in the open space. He has time to set his feet. Shot's not beautiful, but it looks efficient, as in efficient in its movement. Shoots basically a wide open shot. Green. So we starting the game off early, 3 points. I always say, if we can get a good start to the game, then that's when we are able to pop off 25, 30-point performances because we got ourselves easy baskets to start. And there's no easier basket than a wide open three. So here we go, 15, setting another one, but he doesn't set it. He slips out. So once again, these guys provide coverage. Now they're trapping the ball, but we have a wide open pass right here. Okay, we have it. And now the point guard wasn't able to get it out as quick because there was pressure right here. We're having stunts. So now he gets it, but we still have this, right? We want to make sure we take this defender with us. And if he fully stays, right now he's in stunt mode. So he's just really showing us that he will be here. If he fully stays, then there's one more. But if he stunts and goes back, then we still have to apply pressure on this rim. So let's see what we get. Drives, like he gets out. We're a big man, so we can play off two. And this floater, like I said, he's solid. Solid basketball player. The floater is green. It was green all night, and he's comfortable with it. All right, next example. We're running the floor. Now, what I see and what he sees is I'm running the floor right now. The big man, the two, I think, tallest, largest players on the court are behind me, so I will be taken by a guard. There's another guard down here, so they can't switch out. So what he needs to do is run down here and take up the most space possible. Now, what happens when he comes down here and takes up the most space possible? Maybe since it's two guards down here, they decide to double. We can skip it to a shooter in the corner. But it's important that this big man is getting down here and causing pressure on the rim, right? And he's even pointing. He's pointing. Hey, throw it down there. We got an advantage. So everybody on this floor sees it because it's a smart team. He works the post up. Okay. Now, once he posts up, look at all the heads are looking at him, right? He's coming for help. So what do we get? Kick out, wide open shot, green, right? But there's nothing sexy about that. Nothing crazy about it, but as a good teammate and as a star player, sometimes you gotta be the decoy. So him running hard, him getting down here, absorbing the defense and kicking it out, once again, that's player of the year material. That's a junior in college basketball. That's someone who is very well polished, like I said to start. So here we go. Now we have, okay, we're setting a ball screen up here. No hit, he's going under. Okay, so he decides to hedge and stop this. Okay, so we're going to set another one. All right, we didn't get anything out the first one, so let's set another one. Now we slip out. Now there's a window right here to make this pocket pass, which he makes the pocket pass. Now we have advantage in this straight line to the rim. Let's see what he gets. And once again, float work, right? He doesn't even go for the contact. Some people want to get in here and get this bump and do the dirty work. Nope. Go right over him because I have good touch up. And that's good. That's it. All right, here we go. Camera is far as hell, but now we have another screen scenario. And I don't know why Utah is continuously doing this. Now, I don't know, obviously a good, well-coached team like Texas Tech will adapt to the defense. So if they're not providing all this coverage, then he will actually set the screens and he'll be able to get downhill. But I don't know why. They're just getting abused right here. And so once again, we have this stunt, but we know for the most part the stunt is fake. And so now we have another. His feet set, no contest. Right? Big 12 Player of the Year. He's not shooting the ball the best from three, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Another example of just doing the little things, being polished, being a grown man, being a junior. Ball comes off back rim. We get the rebound, and now we get to work. All right, we get to work. Nothing happens. And this is a unique play. All right, so I originally seen it. You see the cut. Okay, he's going to cut. Easy lay, but no, there's help right here. So he decides to do another dump off and get a dunk. Now, once again, difference between good players and bad players, difference between player of the years and not player of the years is some guys pass this basketball and just plays over for them, right? Not ready, right? But he's ready for anything. And like I said, guy not ready, it's a turnover, three's going the other way, but it said he's ready. Once again, do you want to score the basketball? Do you want to actually make an impact on the court? Or you have to be ready for every situation. You have to just be aware of what can happen, and you'll find yourself getting 1-on-0 layups just by being ready, or 1-on-0 three-point shots. Okay, here we go. Now we're going empty corner pick and roll. Obviously, empty corner pick and roll. We want this roll man or the big man to abuse this space. There's so much space for us. So let's see what happens. Okay, gets out. Once again, providing too much coverage. So we're going to get out and have Big 12 Player of the Year playing downhill. So now he's downhill. What does he get to? Float work. Like, how many times can we do this, Utah? You know what I'm saying? How many times can we do this? You can't give this stuff up at Texas Tech's home court, right? Guys are 15 in the country. You go to their house, giving up easy baskets like this. It's going to be tough. It is undoubtedly going to be tough, okay? So now we have a pass over here. We're coming for the screen. Okay, screen. Now they bring two to the ball, and he's coming for help, right? So you bring two to the ball. The hope is, in this defensive scheme, two are coming to the ball, and this guy can take the quick roll pass. This guy can take this, and we're forcing him to have to throw the ball, grenade over these two guys. But if there's good enough coverage, or good enough pressure on the ball, he won't be able to throw this pass. So that's what we're hoping. But nothing happens. Okay, he has to play two, so instead he sags back. So now we get this pass, which is tough. I feel like, if we're really going to sell out on this coverage, you really want to just take this out. Because now that he kicks it here, let's see what happens. He kicks it here. Now he's always going to be late no matter what. And we have a guy who's extremely ready to shoot the ball. He looks more ready than ever to shoot. And now we dime it in right here. He fully has to commit. Pass. And now we see why he was fully ready to shoot, because it's green. Right? And once again, Utah, it's just tough. It's tough to have to guard these things, but that's what I'm talking about. Such a good or well-coached team. Have a lot of staff members over here, so I guess it makes it easy to be well-coached. Okay, we have this empty side pick and roll. As we've been talking about, we want to exploit this space. So here we go. Now we're in drop coverage. We're still giving up the pocket pass. So we give the pocket pass, and this is what I like. This is a sign of a well-coached team. This is a sign of a polished basketball player. Catches it down here. Right? He's one-on-one. Doesn't force anything. Instead, we're going to run our next action. We have 21 seconds left, so let's run another action. So now we have a step up, and now, in my opinion, we have a better look at a roll, right? He could roll down here in theory, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's not been playing very physical this game, but if you have someone like AD, you know what I'm saying? You have an NBA, you run these type of things. You have Giannis coming down here dunking this ball. Let's see what we get to. Now we get to his left hand, actually right hand. And, the shot doesn't go in, but just to illustrate how good the offense is, I think a shot in the restricted area is better than this original having to back down right here. So even though we missed a shot, we generated ourselves a better quality shot is the point. Okay, next possession. We're here. All right. Nothing much. We have just empty space. You know what I'm saying? He might step out. So we're basically playing 5 out, give him a lot of room. So now all guys are out. And look at 12, right? This is not 12's breakdown, but look where he's at. So I'm assuming we're going to go back. He might be the 5-man. He's the 4-man in this play. 12, we just seen him hit a shot. And he's always shot ready. So just watch what 12 does on this play, right? 1 steps out, but with 12 tells 1, hey, scoot over a little bit. Let me get right here. Because he knows that when the pressure comes, that he will be the open man, right? So if you're a shooter, you want to be in position to get open shots, of course. So put yourself in these positions. You're playing with a guy who you know is a willing passer. So when they come for the double, he steps out, kick, right? 1 does a great job, unselfish cut right here. Cuts, which takes his defender. So now we have a wide open shot for, once again, a shooter, and he knocks it down. All right, so Texas Tech, great basketball team. Let me know what you think of JT Toppin. I think he's solid. Now, is he an NBA prospect at the highest level? Probably not. You know, they're not really looking for juniors these days, things like that. But he does a great job at the college level. You can get paid a lot at the college level. He's a player of the year. He's doing his thing right now for Texas Tech. They're 15th in the nation, so I think all is going well. Just had a 31-point game, man. So let me know what you think in the comments. Go ahead, drop me a subscribe, man. I'm posting every single day of 2026. I hope. So stay with me, man, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.